Yeah, there's just something about the NBA Draft Lottery that gets me so excited. Yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're an NBA fan and you know what the NBA Draft Lottery is about. But if you guys didn't know what the NBA Draft Lottery is about, the NBA Draft Lottery involves teams that did not qualify for the NBA playoffs. The NBA Draft Lottery has been around since 1985. It goes to the top 14 teams that did not make the NBA playoffs, or for teams that traded for those picks that didn't make the NBA playoffs. And guys, I'm a really big basketball fan, so talking about these orders and these teams and these picks gets me really excited. I love the NBA Draft. The NBA Draft is always fun. I love talking about the NBA Draft and all the picks and all the trades. It's just such a good time for NBA fans like me. What we're going to be doing in this video is breaking down the NBA Draft Lottery order, and I'm just going to give you guys my quick opinion about the teams selecting in the orders. So with that being said, the 14th pick will go to the Chicago Bulls. This is the first time that the Chicago Bulls have picked in the NBA Draft Lottery since Derrick Rose. And guys, it was kind of interesting that the Chicago Bulls did not make the NBA playoffs this year. They could maybe pick up a piece, a young guy, keep building. Do they trade Derrick Rose? Do they trade Jimmy Butler? The 13th pick goes to the Phoenix Suns, and since that 13th pick didn't fall to the top 9, the Phoenix Suns get to keep it due to the Markieff Morris Washington Wizards trade. If you guys want to know my thoughts about the Phoenix Suns picks, check out my next video, as I'm going to be making a separate video talking about the Phoenix Suns and their NBA draft picks this year. Link down below to that video. The 12th pick will go to the Utah Jazz, who have had 6 NBA Draft Lottery picks since 2010, and they are still in their rebuilding phase, although I feel like they have been really good these past 2 years. The 11th pick goes to the Orlando Magic, who are slowly but surely building and trading and drafting pieces to their team to not only make it back to the playoffs, but go far in the playoffs. I like their young talent. They have a lot of good players on their team. The Milwaukee Bucks will select 10th. And the Milwaukee Bucks were one of the most disappointing teams, if not the most disappointing team this season. Pick number 9 will go to the Toronto Raptors, who are currently in the NBA Eastern Conference Finals and have had a great year and have had a long playoff journey. And they're going to be able to select or trade this number 9 pick and bring in someone new or new pieces. They can either trade that pick or draft a really nice young talent to help that team come back next year. And in my opinion, in a way, they sort of have a lot of decision making to do depending on what happens in the Eastern Conference Finals. But the fact that they're in the Eastern Conference Finals and they have this top 9 pick is great. Sacramento Kings will pick 8th overall. That team is a mess. Hopefully Dave Joerger and company can help that team get better. Hopefully they can bring in some pieces to make that team better. Pick number 7 will go to the Denver Nuggets. Pick number 6 will go to the New Orleans Pelicans. Pick number 5 will go to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hopefully they can bring in one more guy to help that young, exciting Timberwolves team finally get to the NBA playoffs. I am so excited for the Timberwolves' future. Karl-Anthony Towns and company. Hopefully they can bring in one more guy to lead them to the NBA playoffs. Pick number 4 will go to my Phoenix Suns. Once again, make sure to check out a separate video of me talking about the Phoenix Suns draft picks this season. And the top 3 goes to the Boston Celtics, who have to be very excited. They have around 8 picks in this year's 2016 NBA draft. They made it to the NBA playoffs. They have a lot of young talent, and they get a top 3 pick due to trades, which is absolutely awesome. They have so much to be excited for. Number 2 goes to the Los Angeles Lakers. And guys, in my opinion, it is really simple. Everything's bigger in LA. The media, the fans, the city, the teams. So basically, the Lakers need to rebuild, and they need to rebuild quick. They have Julius Randle. They have D'Angelo Russell. They have Jordan Clarkson, who I'm a big fan of. They have about $60 million in cap. Then they have this pick. They need to make the right pick. They need to rebuild fast because the Kobe Bryant era is over. Which means with your number 1 overall pick in the 2016 NBA draft will go to the very hurt and beat up Philadelphia 76ers. They also have a lot of young talent. Can they bring in one more guy to finally get it done and finally get back to the NBA playoffs? This team in this city has been hurting for years, and they have been a horrible, horrible team, and they need to get the right pieces in and finally make it back to the NBA playoffs. They need to get back there and then go back there a second year in a row. And then the fans of the Philadelphia 76ers can finally rejoice. So I wish them the best of luck, and I hope they get the pieces that they need. You guys got to remember, too, that there's Dario Saric, who's coming over from Europe, Joel Embiid. They could be talented one day. They just need to get the right pieces in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this NBA Draft Lottery video. Please check out my next video, which is me discussing the Phoenix Suns' 2 picks in the NBA Draft Lottery and some other thoughts, of course. Please subscribe to this channel for future NBA videos. My name is Brandon. I'm a huge basketball fan, and I'll see you guys next time.